Welcome back to the newsroom here at France 24. You're watching live from Paris. It's time now to find out what the journalists are wittering and tweeting and all the rest of it about. James Creedon's here with Media Watch. Hello,
Good
James.
evening,
Good
Laura.
evening, James. Good to see you.
Likewise.
Let's start with Barack Obama, the US president, saying on national television last night that he supports gay marriage.
That's
Music
right.
to the ears of activists around the world.
You know, it took me a while to wake up to it, but then I did notice that it was being commented upon loads and loads and loads on social media. And today, the media analysts were saying it's been commented loads and loads and loads on social media. And I was like, I knew that. I saw that last night. No, but it really, really has. I mean, it seems to have struck a nerve with people and to have struck a chord rather, and is being very much shared. So let's take a look online at what we're seeing. This is what Obama has put, or Obama's people have put on his Facebook page. Same-sex couples should be able to get married. And you can see a photo there of Barack Obama with that quote. And if we move on, you can also see that it was vastly commented on social media. This tweet says, "Pink smoke is rising from the White House chimney." So there you go. You can see that on. I'm not sure if we can see it,
I
but
can't
I will.
see anything. I'm looking all over the place.
I thought that was pretty funny. Pink
James can see
smoke rising from the White House chimney, a reference to the papal. There we go.
There we go. There we
See,
go.
and that was a little joke about the
All the pink
papacy.
jokes are coming.
And I'm not sure really there's anything similar
Because
to.
the leading Catholic bishop in the United States said he was deeply saddened by Obama's comments. But what was interesting, I think, is how Obama tried to tie it in with his Christian faith. He said, well, you know, I came to the point where I thought you should treat others as you want to be treated yourself. And he said there's...
That's right. I think there's been a long period of stalling really for him. And I wonder, was it not his personal conviction for quite a while, but he just couldn't come out and say it because it's such a divisive issue. And you can really, really see that. Here, Ellen DeGeneres, famously lesbian talk show host in the US, thanking Obama. Now, but what I noticed on the France 24 French website last night was how divisive this issue really is outside of the US and Europe. Because, I mean, while people are increasingly socially liberal in Europe, the US, etc., this is a taboo issue in many parts of the world. And you could see that coming across in comments coming from out there in the French-speaking world. One person saying that this was clearly in order to get the gay vote for Obama, and it's sad, and the world is going very, very badly indeed, and how can we accept this? So a lot of people, you know, just finding it very difficult to accept the notion of gay marriage out there, and critical of Barack Obama for that. This particular website, Gawker, criticising him for another reason, saying that it's a beep announcement because it's not going far enough. So for them, he hasn't, because in fact he said,
What do they want him to marry a man, or what do they want him to do?
Well, what they're criticising him for is being a little bit conditional, because what he said is if a state should vote it in, the federal government shouldn't go against it. So
he's a politician.
I know.
What do you expect?
He's got to try to please everyone. But take a look at how it was covered by certain media in the US. Fox Nation, Obama flip-flops and declares war on marriage.
Oh dear.
So they're being very impartial there, aren't they? That's very, very good journalism. And so there you can see it's created a lot of division across the board. Lots of memes and jokes about it as well. Do you remember this particular meme with this Hillary Clinton basically was pictured in with texting somebody, and it became this viral thing online.
What about what she's saying?
That's right. So finally did it, and she's texting back way to evolve. And so if I could just bring it up, there's loads and loads of them, totally unrelated to this particular issue if people want to look through it. So there you go. Divisive as ever, both
These
in the US
social
media.
issues they're hot potatoes, aren't they, in the US?
Potatoes.
And we can expect more of it as the election rolls around in 6 months' time.
Absolutely.
Now, shall we go to Spain?
Yes.
The Indignados are gearing up for more protests, aren't they?
They're indignant as ever.
Excuse me.
They're very annoyed. And the 15th of May last year was when it all started, and when people started descending on, initially in Madrid, but it spread around the country. And now, for the first anniversary, they're saying start it again. I know this is an emotional issue, Laura, but don't break down coughing. So in any case, they're
trying to pronounce that word, I think.
Indignados. You've got to get the guttural Spanish sound. So in any case, big appeal online to get people out for the first year anniversary. So the 12th, 12M, 15M, you can see it there on Storyful, who have logged a whole load of tweets, is the 12th, which is Saturday, through to the 15th, which is the first anniversary, when they're calling for loads of people to turn out. Well, that's the next story. I'll show you that in a sec. And it's trending massively on social media as well, which is how a lot of these protests are organised to disobey or to be disobedient is unjust. I had
Spanish isn't as good as your French, is it, James?
I had successfully translated
To
that earlier.
disobey an unjust law is a moral obligation. How about that? I did a little
I don't think
Espanol
Gandhi said
school.
it in Spanish originally.
No,
so-
I don't know what that is. That's not...
But in any case, and there's videos, I think we even have an example of one of the videos that are doing the rounds on social media as well, trying to rally everybody and get them out there
No, there we are.
to
This is their online video, is it?
That's right. So it's one of
From
the videos.
last year's protest.
And it's actually, I think it's even more recent, and it's showing pictures, you're right, of last year's protests to motivate people to get out there again. Obviously, Spain's economy doing very badly, and people angry and trying to express that for whatever use it will come to. We'll see.
All right, now the woman of the moment is France's new First Lady, isn't she? She was a political journalist. She's had to put that on hold because she's married. She's not married. She's the girlfriend of the new
Yes,
president,
that's
François
right.
Hollande. Valérie Trierweiler.
Valérie
Tell us more.
Trierweiler. That's it. Very difficult pronunciations in
I
this
know, I'm gonna
media
get
watch
fed up
today.
with that.
Now, do you see this guy here, right? Julien Drey is his name. He's an MP for the Socialist Party. Now, he was he got a dose of Valérie Trierweiler's ire last night because
did he?
there was a party for 300 people close to François Hollande for the end of the campaign. He turned up uninvited, and Valérie Trierweiler said, get out of here.
Your name's not down.
You're not invited. Now, the backstory here is he organised a birthday party for himself back about 2 weeks before the election. He invited Ségolène Royal, Moscovici, all these bigwigs in the Socialist Party. And who turned up uninvited or unannounced? Dominique Strauss-Kahn,
Oh,
right?
no.
So Dominique Strauss-Kahn, I think there's a tweet showing him. And do you know what was worse? It was on Rue Saint-Denis in Paris, which is...
Look out, ladies,
Which is a
allegedly.
bit of a red light district. And it was in a restaurant called Jeuse, which is I Dare, which has a whole load of cocktails which were named kind of very exotically. And in any case, the Socialists were very angry that Julien Drey had invited DSK along without letting them know because it could have created a scandal. So they all got up and left immediately once he arrived in the door. And Valérie Trierweiler has not forgotten. So you can see that she's certainly a
Do
lady.
not cross.
Do not cross Valérie
France's
Trierweiler.
new First Lady.
That's right.
She won't let you into her parties.
She won't forget.
All right. Nor will you, James. James Creedon with Media
That's
Watch.
right.
Thank you very much indeed.